Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to the third Dead Pixel Gaming podcast. I was
Hello.
I was concentrating so much on not fucking the name up there.
I
Anyway,
literally have to think so hard every time to make sure I don't say it fucking weird.
yeah, since the first time of welcome to Pixel Dead Gaming.
Welcome to the Paxels.
Anyway, if you haven't distinguished between the two voices, I am Ross, the Scottish fucking not funny cunt.
Hello, I'm Trisha. No, not
So
Scottish.
wait, fucking hang on a second. What do you mean you're not Scottish? Have you been fucking lying to me this entire time?
I mean, I know that my accent is like super cool, but I had to break it to you.
You know what? See, since you brought this up, you now need to do your impression of a Scottish accent.
I'm not doing that. You ask me that all the time, and
Well,
I
you have
say no every time.
look. You have to do it now. You're live on Dead Pixel Gaming
I'm definitely
Podcast.
not doing
You
that.
you fucking absolutely have to do that. I mean,
Absolutely not.
listen. If it sounds like Scrooge McDuck, that's entirely fine. No one's going to judge you.
I'm not doing it.
Right? Okay. If what if we get what if we get 15 likes on the podcast? Will you do it next week?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll do it.
Fantastic. I'm going to make 15 spam accounts right now.
Please don't. Please don't fucking do that. This is gonna be
Yeah.
so bad.
No, this is dynamite. This is going to be internet gold. It's going to make us go viral.
But you have to choose like what I have to say.
Oh, I can do that. I would take pleasure
So
in.
like, take it easy. Don't do something crazy.
I'm just gonna look up I'm gonna look up some quotes from DuckTales and just see how much we can make you sound like Scrooge McDuck. Huey,
All
Dewey,
week,
Louie, where's me gold? That sounds nothing like Scrooge McDuck.
I'm just literally all week gonna be like watching DuckTales, watching clips of Scrooge McDuck.
Oh man, this is gonna be gold. I hope we get 50 now. Anyway, this week we thought we would concentrate a little bit more on RPG games, our favourites and ones we've spent the most time on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what are your favourite rocket-propelled grenades, Trisha?
Well, if we bring it back to like the beginning of when I started really gaming, one of the
Hmm.
first RPGs I ever played myself and put a lot of time and effort into was Fable.
I've never heard of that. Is that like an indie game?
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. What was it called again? Tables?
Fable.
Fable?
Yeah.
You serious?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sorry. Continue. I know
Get the
exactly
fuck out of here.
what you're talking. Yeah,
Are you
sorry.
being serious?
No, I know exactly what game you're talking about.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. Shut the fuck. I played the shit out of Fable 1 and 2. And I did play the third one, but it was a piece of dog shit.
Hmm.
But I put a lot of time into the first two. I really liked everything about that game.
Is that the game that had like the creepy English like voice acting?
I mean, I guess it was creepy. It was cartoonish, kind of. I liked that style. There was, especially in the first one, there was a lot more like RPG elements. You could level up your armor and your weapons and whatnot.
Yeah. I think I had that for the Xbox, but I don't remember putting a lot of time into it.
It was super
Uh,
fun. But I didn't actually. That one came out on original Xbox, and then they ported it over to 360, so you could actually like download it. And that's when I
well,
got it.
I could download it if I had an internet connection that
Yeah.
worked. But yeah. So it's worth having a look at, is it?
I
Like for
think
someone.
so.
Hmm.
It's a super casual game. The other games on my list, I would say I took a little bit more seriously,
Yeah.
but I did log quite a lot of hours into that. Like that and Left 4 Dead. If you look at my gamer account,
Uh-huh.
you can see that I got the most achievements in Fable and Left 4 Dead, like 1 and 2.
So I'm guessing like the first one's not, but see two or three, are those like co-op? Like could we do them together or are they all just single player?
I think 3 you can co-op.
Right.
but 1 and 2, no.
No.
Yeah.
That could be something to look into. Uh, I don't know. I guess I could buy the. In fact, I might still have the first one sitting somewhere. I might try that at some point. I never. If it's the game I'm remembering,
Hmm.
I really got put off with the voice acting.
I wouldn't be surprised. It did have some ridiculous voices. I liked
Mm.
him though. I thought that added to it because it was just kind of like it was a kind of goofy looking, and the voices kind of added to the whole theme. I thought it had that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a look though. I wouldn't suggest 3 at all.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll check out the first one if I've still got it lying about. I'll let you know what I think. I don't think it's going to be my kind of game. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like I
No,
know
I could see that.
it's got a pretty good following. Like I've heard people talking about it, but I never really seen the appeal in it. But I don't know. I've said that about a lot of games, and then I've went back to them years later, and I've loved them. Fallout 3.
I could see that. I could see you playing Fable for like a day and then being like, no.
Yeah, let me give this one a pass. Yeah. So while we're on the subject of super awesome, fantastic voice acting, one of the RPG games I'm going to throw in is Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, thanks. I've been practicing that all week. Yeah, like I played the shit out of that game. I love all Castlevania games, but you know, it's one of the best action sort of role playing games I could think of, and I love like Metroidvania games, just the sort of 2D platformer exploration kind of games. I love them, but just something about that game, something about all the games, obviously. But
There's many things about that game. The fucking music is kick ass. There's a lot to do.
the fucking voice
Yeah.
acting is so good.
It's like so bad that it's good.
What do you mean it's bad? What do you?
It's awful.
It's not.
really bad.
It's fucking top drawer. Take that back. It's awesome.
I won't take it back.
Did you know the guy that does the voice of Alucard, Robert Belgrade? Do you know he was the announcer on like some of the Tekken games?
No way.
Yep, the guy. Round one, final battle.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like the fucking coolest thing ever. I think he done like a couple of voices on like the Mega Man series as well, like X7 or some shit. But yeah, that blew my goddamn mind when I read that. But yeah.
That's fucking super cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, the more you know, huh?
The more you know.
No, but the best voice actor in the entire game is Dracula, obviously. And I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do
I'm
it?
not gonna. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. And that's all you're getting of that. But yeah,
That was really good.
thanks very much, man. I haven't practiced that at all. That's just came to me spontaneously. Just the first time I tried it, I just nailed it. It's great. Never ever done it in my life before.
Organically.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's good. I was glad I picked it up naturally. So yeah.
Did you ever play the new Castlevania?
No. No, I haven't. I heard it's just
Me
like
neither.
I heard it's so similar to Shadow of the Colossus.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people were just saying it's just blatantly ripped off of that.
I might be thinking of one that's not the newest one,
Do you,
but I remember I played a demo for it, and it was very similar to like God of War mechanics.
yeah, I think that's the ones we're talking about. I spoke to a lot of people, and
Yeah.
it's just in fact, I've seen a video online as well, and they rip one of the sort of the battles, and it just looks like a straight rip of Shadow of the Colossus. I mean, I'd like to try them at some point, but when I think Castlevania, I think like I like my favorite ones are probably like the original trilogy on the NES. But moving on from that, I like the DS ones as well, like the ones that are more sort of the Metroidvania style. But I just can't imagine myself getting into the sort of God of War-esque Castlevania
Yeah,
games.
which is weird. Like Castlevania shouldn't be like a beat 'em up type style.
Yeah. Did you ever play the ones
At
on
all.
the ones on the N64? They
Mm-mm.
fucking suck, and that's all we're saying on that. I'm not going to waste any time talking about them, man, but you should look them up. They're fucking dreadful. And me
Okay.
that just loves everything Castlevania is just like, nope, not doing it.
Nope.
Just fucking get this shit out of my face.
Nope, with the sad and nope.
Nerp, derp, derp, derp. Yeah, but Symphony of the Night. Just every time that
It's a good
game's
game.
mentioned, you just have to fucking go play it, start to
You're like,
finish. Fucking yes! You know that's going to be on your script for next week.
hashtag fucking yas.
Hashtag fucking yes.
With the side of derp.
Derp, derp.
Okay, so next one on my list is Mass Effect 1. In this game, I would say behind Left 4 Dead and Fable, that's like my third most achievements. I know that you're like a completionist, so you have, or you used to be.
Yeah, not so
So
much
you've got
anymore.
like all the achievements and fucking everything. But
Yeah.
I am proud of myself. I don't think I've ever 100%ed any game, but I've gotten almost all the achievements for
For Mass Effect?
Mass Effect 1.
I thought that was is that not meant to be quite a difficult game to 100%?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You just got,
I thought that the first game was pretty difficult.
but you've got skills to pay the bills.
I just put a lot of time into it. It's not like I went through and like almost 100%ed it the first try.
Right.
There's no fucking way I could do that.
Right.
I'm not nearly that good.
Hmm.
Took a lot of time. That game has like a place in my heart though. I fucking love everything about that game.
Yeah.
Except for FemShep. Those who are into Mass Effect will know that FemShep did not look good, or even remotely good, until Mass Effect 3.
I don't even know what you're saying right now, man. I've never ever played Mass Effect. Well, no, I have. I played a snippet of it for 5 minutes, and I made the snap decision that I didn't like it for whatever reason. And people are always telling me to give this game another shot as well. People are just gonna think I hate every fucking game. Do you know that? Since I've come on here, I'm like, I don't like Fallout. I don't like Fable. No, but I think if I had like time to start it over and really get invested in it, I would love it. But you know, at the time, I think I played it when I was in college, and I just played it for 5-10 minutes, and it didn't appeal to me. I was like, nah, it's just I'm not having this. But
I think you'd really enjoy it. I think that you would have a similar experience with like how you did with Fallout. You'd go back and be like, why the fuck haven't I been playing this?
yeah, absolutely.
It's so good. Like everything about it is good. It's got so many different elements in it. It's like a shooter and an RPG and fucking fantasy. You're like in space. Just everything. The music kicks ass.
Do you play the
It's awesome.
third one? Like John plays that online a lot.
I played that online for a minute.
Yeah, not your thing.
Not really. I just like I've never really been into shooters or anything.
Right.
And even that, just like even though there was other mechanics, I keep wanting to say magic, but it wasn't magic. Fucking biotics.
Yeah.
It still just felt too like FPS to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really into that.
Well,
I just don't like I can deal with that in the game, but I don't like doing any kind of like online multiplayer FPS type thing. I'm not competitive enough for it. I can't handle it.
You see, I think I'm just too competitive. I mean, you've seen me,
Really?
you've seen me going fucking nuts at games, man. I hardly play anything online anymore, but like when I used to play, the game I've probably spent the most time on is Halo 2, and I used to get so fucking into that. Like if I had like a couple of games or disconnects or something, I'd be that little fucking whiny kid that just takes a tantrum. Is like, fuck this game, I'm not fucking playing this bullshit. Just fucking throw the controller and just walk away. Yeah, but
I'm so the opposite of that.
really, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't not be competitive. Double negative.
I wish I had a little bit more like competitive spirit, but I just don't have it. I'll like play a few rounds, and then if I suck ass, I'm just like, I'm kind of over this.
Wait, hang on one
then
second, Trisha. I've just got to reach over here. And I just need to grab something. Hang on. Right, sorry, just had to grab my bullshit card because I've played you at Worms and you are competitive.
Okay, Worms is totally different.
I'm not competitive at all.
That's
Apart from
completely
Worms,
different.
but everyone, that Worm exclusion rule, that's fine. That doesn't count.
I swear, like, that is the only game that I've ever been competitive with. Like, when we played Splinter Cell,
Yeah.
I wasn't really competitive at that at all.
Oh man, Splinter Cell was
That one was super fun to play, but
yes.
I think I only got pissed off at Worms because John is way too fucking good at Worms and it's stupid.
He's like a fucking ninja on that game.
He is.
He executes every fucking strike with such precision.
I know.
I don't think I've ever seen him missing with a grenade or a fucking bazooka. Everything's a direct hit,
Yeah.
and he always just gets you and it's like, as if like, haha, got you. It's like, fuck you.
You could be on the other side of the map, like under a ledge or something, and somehow he still fucking hits you.
Yeah. What?
And then every time he uses the rope, he's like a goddamn ninja with that too.
Yeah. Here's a question. What do you think's more annoying when you're playing Worms, right? Playing against John, who's just got that raw talent and skill on that game, or playing against me, who is the master at digging into the ground and camping?
They are equally frustrating.
I can't play Worms. I'm so bad at it.
Because I'll be right next to you, and you'll wait, like, right at your turn. Let's say your turn is right before my turn.
Yeah.
And then you're like, who am I going to shoot? No, I'm just going to dig into the ground.
Just put loads of girders up and just barricade myself in there until the water rises and it goes to sudden death. And then I'm like, yep, I can fucking do this. I'll use my airstrike now.
It'll take fucking 20 turns just to get to where you are.
Yeah, but, gets the job done.
Sure doesn't.
Worms isn't really an RPG. But,
No, it isn't.
no.
Sorry about that.
But, yeah.
Mass Effect 1 is what we were talking about.
Yes, that game.
I really enjoyed Mass Effect 2 as well, don't get me wrong. But Mass Effect 1 will always, hold a special place in my heart.
We should set a homework exercise at some point.
2, didn't EA sign on for the second one? I don't know, we'd have to look that up. I think they did, I could be wrong, but I thought that they signed on with Mass Effect 2, and that's when it started to go to shit. So, yeah, that's Mass Effect.
Yeah, another one I'm going to have to put on the list at some point. Yeah, like I started saying, is we should probably give each other, a homework assignment. I'll check out Mass Effect if you check out a game of my choosing, sort of thing.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm cool with that.
So I've got until the end of the podcast to think of your punishment. You've got your 360 back, haven't you?
I do,
yeah. Good, I'm going to fucking think of something horrible for you to play.
My punishment?
Yeah.
Mass Effect is not a punishment, sir.
It's a fucking punishment to me. Okay? A goddamn punishment.
It is definitely not. You're going to regret that. You're going to come back and be like, listen, guys, I got something else to say. Mass Effect, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's going to be my opener again next week. I'll be like, listen, I made a mistake. It's not the first time, but I promise it's going to be the last. Mass Effect rules. Yeah, but it's not. I'm not going to say that because Mass Effect sucks.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
Yeah, whore. Yep, cool. So I'm going to steal a little bit of your thunder here because I seem to have had a momentary lapse of the games that I've wanted to speak about, and we're now going to bring up Fallout because I know it's going to be on your list anyway, and
it was definitely on my list.
It's slowly sneaking its way onto mine. Yes. So can we talk about the plot? It's not a spoiler for a game that's that old, is it?
Nah.
No. So I'm not.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I'm not far after the bit, when you get reunited with your dad when you finally find where he is, and the most funny thing I've fucking seen in this game is you just get reunited with him, and it's like, huh, oh my god, you finally found me. Oh well, seems like you can handle yourself. Listen, why don't you go into the basement of the Jefferson Memorial and kill all the super mutants and feral ghouls? It's like, what the fuck? He doesn't even seem happy to see you for 5 seconds. He's like, "Oh my god, you found me! That's fucking amazing! Listen, there's loads of fucking monsters in that basement. You can handle yourself. You fucking do it."
Did you do the part where you get in the capsule yet?
Oh, the is it Paradise Falls? The simulation? Yes, I did.
That part was fucking sweet.
Yeah, I had so much fun on that part. How did you end that section? Did you just do all the tasks, or did you do the failsafe to get the Chinese military to invade?
I think I just did everything.
Yeah.
I played it through a few different times, and I figured out that you can do things differently. Like I think the last part he asks you to kill whatever that lady's name is. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah.
And there's like several different ways to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
You can just like stab her, or you can turn her little robot against her, who like sets her on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know which one you
I
did.
know. I found there's the hidden computer terminal. And you
Mm,
can send in the Chinese military. Did you not do that? It's
no,
so fucking
I
fun.
didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's excellent, man.
That is
Yeah,
excellent.
because I'm surprisingly enough, contrary to everything else I normally do in RPGs, I normally play through them being a dick, and I decided, well, I seem to be getting decent rewards by being an upstanding human being. So, I've just started doing everything with the good karma. So yeah,
Yeah,
if you do that, surprisingly, if you send the fucking Chinese military in to kill everyone in the neighborhood, it gives you good karma. So yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
it's pretty decent.
I don't know why I didn't know about that.
Hmm.
I've played through that game like 3 or 4 times, I think. Usually, what I do is I play through good, and then I'll go back and do a second playthrough as bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we were talking about New Vegas last week,
Yeah.
and one thing that is a lot different about New Vegas in comparison to Fallout 3 is that your good and bad choices, it's hard to explain. It's different. You can't necessarily just be good or just be bad if you want to,
Uh-huh.
because there's like alliances. You have to make alliances with these certain groups. So no matter what you do, even if you feel like it's a good decision,
Mm.
you'll have another group that's pissed off at you.
All right, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Have you done all the side quests on Fallout 3?
yeah,
You know the one where you get into the underground city with all the ghouls? And
yeah.
I think the quest's called "You Got to Shoot Him in the Head" when he sends you to go and kill
Mhm,
2 or 3 people. Uh,
mhm.
did you get the power armor from that quest?
I think you do,
No, I mean like there's different ways. Like I
right?
think if you like just go and kill the targets, I don't know what you get as a reward, but like I've got 100% or 100 stats in speech, so I managed to find out like he didn't really want them dead. He just wanted the keys that they had. So if you take the keys
Okay.
off him, you can get information out of him to find out what it's for, and they tells you it's for the open doors in Fort Constantine. And if you go there and
Mhm.
you use all the 3 keys, you get like the fucking most badass power armor I've ever seen. Like it's incredible. Like I don't take any fucking damage. All right, that's a bit of an overstatement. I take damage, but it's just I'm walking through there and I'm just like I'm Red Jennings, bitch. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, there's only a few different quest lines that you can get power armor through.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh. I had a couple of sets of it, but this stuff I don't know what it's called. But oh man, it's dynamite.
It just depends on which ones you choose to do. If you do every quest, then you'll end up inevitably getting it. But if you just kind of bullshit and play it through, but maybe not do all the different quest lines,
Yeah.
then you may or may not get it. Like on my first playthrough, I didn't play every single like side quest.
Mhm.
So I can't remember if I got it in my first playthrough or not, but you do like the Brotherhood of Steel, then of course you can get it at the end of that.
Yeah. I took some advice. The one thing I struggle with on Fallout is people have always like told me that caps isn't really a problem. Like there's at some point throughout the game you just get a fucking not an unlimited supply, but you get as many caps as you'll ever really need. And that's something
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm not far enough, but I don't seem to have enough to keep me going to buy ammo and buy things I need, stim packs and the rest of it.
Really?
So yeah, I took advice from one of my mates, and he said just empty the vaults, pick up everything, bent tin cans, and
That's what I do.
yeah, I done that too. But I was wondering if there was maybe an easier way to do it because it's not very fun walking over encumbered all the way back to the nearest town. It kind of fucking it drains my happiness a little bit.
Yeah. No, I usually will like scavenge as much as I possibly can, and doing that you're gonna find a lot of stim packs
Hmm.
anyway. But the more shit that you find, and you'll like, I'm sure that you know which items are more expensive than others, so
Yeah,
you can kind of clear out your inventory and just keep the more valuable things, and then go to your nearest city and sell that shit off, or find one of those fucking traveling caravanners or whatever.
yeah, those guys are fucking weird.
Yeah, they are weird.
But my mission this week is going to be to finish Fallout, so we don't have to speak about it for the next like 6 weeks. If I continue with the shitty progress I'm making now, uh,
I would be fucking happy to talk about that every week. I don't care.
yeah, just fucking we'll just rename it as of next week. Welcome to
Welcome to the
yeah,
Fallout podcast.
yeah. You fucking stole that straight from me, motherfucker. But yeah,
Sorry.
it's as if it's starting to turn into that because I've not really been playing much else apart from that. But shit's gonna change. This game's getting finished this week, and we're gonna do the Fallout 3 wrap up next week. Shit's
I
official. I've
like
said it now, so I'm gonna have to finish Fallout 3 this week.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. So
I think I was thinking while you were saying that which ones I'm trying to wrap up here. I already did The Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead Season 2. Just waiting for the 5th episode of that to come out. But I've been talking about The Witcher 2 because I've already played through that once, but I really want to play through that again.
yeah.
Because that one is definitely on my list. I've been talking about that like for at least a week, saying I'm going to start that up again. So I officially am for sure going to start that up this week.
That is the best fucking news I've heard.
I fucking love that game so much.
Love it.
Like, I feel like such a badass when I'm playing that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't really know an awful lot about it. I bought that game last month actually, and it's sitting here,
Yeah.
and I've not played it either.
That's another one. I swear next
This
week,
podcast
like,
just
maybe not this week, but whenever you decide to play it, you'll come back and you'll be like, oh man, The Witcher 2.
Oh
is so
man,
good."
I know I'm gonna love that game. I watched a couple of hours of Let's Play of it, and people have told me because I love Dark Souls so much that I'm just gonna love it. So yeah, unfortunately, it's something else I don't have a lot to talk about, but I'm fucking dying to hear what you've got to say about it.
I fucking love it. I would definitely not say it's anywhere near as difficult as Dark Souls,
Mhm.
but it's super fucking awesome. That's another one that there's a ton to do, but I can't fucking wait until the third one because at the end of The Witcher 2, like my only complaint legitimately was that I just wish that they had more time.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure, like, it's a beautiful looking game. Like, it looks insane. But by the end of it, I can't remember, it's been a while since I played it, but I want to say, like, I put, like, 40 hours into it or something like that.
Yeah.
And, I think the new one, they're trying to make it to where you could put, like, 100 plus hours into it. I think is the rumor, and I really hope that's true.
I don't really know much about it, as I've already said, but what's the sort of the premise of the game? What's the story like? I don't know anything.
Well, it tells the story of the main character. I think that this is another one that there's like some short stories, some little like fantasy type stories about this guy who's like a witch hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So you play as him, and it kind of, in a jumbled way, tells you his story from like beginning to end. Don't want to give too much away, but I thought it was interesting the way that they decided to tell the story because your story kind of goes in chapters, and some stuff will be like the beginning of the story, some of it will jump towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of go back and forth, but it's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
There's dragons.
Oh, dragons!
Mm-hmm.
Fucking no, I'm not playing it. No.
Why?
No, I'm not doing it. Fucking dragons? Are you fucking kidding me? That doesn't sound fun.
It is fun. It's so fucking cool.
I know dragons are fucking awesome. I'm taking the piss.
No.
So yeah.
Dragons.
Fucking dragons and shit, dude. Are you fucking serious?
It's probably been like a year since I played it, so I really need to go back and like refresh myself on all the little details.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit to do.
So yeah, you brought up Dark Souls. That's probably my favourite RPG of all time. So I didn't even know you had played Dark Souls, Trisha.
Of all time.
All time.
That's a pretty bold statement there, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand.
No, I haven't played Dark Souls,
Oh,
but I have watched a lot of gameplay.
Trisha. Your homework is now to play Dark Souls.
Oh my god, no!
Yes.
You can't. Okay, you can't get me to play Dark Souls and also to do a Scottish accent. You can't
Well,
get both of those.
the Scottish accent's conditional. That's not up to me. If we get 15 likes, you made a verbal.
You're the one who set that up,
Yeah, but
though.
you made a verbal agreement. You said, yeah, if we get 15, I'll do the Scottish accent. So, I mean, we're probably not going to get 15, but do you know what would be fucking awesome if you played Dark Souls and you only spoke with a Scottish accent while playing it?
I could literally not do that more than for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it would just turn into like Captain Jack Sparrow or something and turn into like a pirate.
Oh, that'll be fucking sweet, mate.
I would be okay playing because I have my 360 back. I'm so excited. I could play it,
You should play it.
but I'm definitely if I do that, I'm doing it by myself because I'm gonna suck so much ass.
All right, man. I'm cool with that. That's probably the best way to get started on that game, to be honest, is to just,
Yeah.
sit and have a bash yourself. I always find, like, the first time I played it through with Ken, and I sucked so much, and I just thought there was so much pressure on, because I
Yeah.
knew he was like waiting to go to the next part of the game, and I was stuck, and I just kept thinking, don't fuck up, do not fucking die, and then you would die, and you'd just lose fucking your mind.
Hmm.
But
Ken actually, I talked to him about that the first time. I was like, I'm thinking about getting Dark Souls, and he was like, really? And I was like, I don't know why. And he's like, I don't know if you would like that game, Trisha. Like, you might get a little bit discouraged because you're gonna die a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I think I could probably do it. And he's like, okay, well, let me know how that goes then.
I think we had like a similar conversation. It's Ken that got me interested in Dark Souls, so I need to give him the most
Uh-huh.
fucking thanks in the world because it's not even really like my favorite RPG, but it's one of my favorite games of all time. I just love it. So thanks, Ken, for getting me into
Yeah.
it. Fucking love you, babe.
I've been enjoying watching gameplay of it though. Like I love watching other people play
Yeah.
it, and it's so funny to watch other people die.
Uh-huh.
But I know if I started picking it up and trying to play it, I would rage quit like every 10 minutes.
Trisha, I have so much faith in you. You could do that. You could beat Dark Souls. You could beat it no problem in a week.
I would fucking no. For one, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would if I did beat it. If I do beat it, I will like make myself a gold medal,
If you
and
beat
I will
Dark
hang it up on
Souls,
my wall.
if you beat Dark Souls, you can set something really fucking embarrassing for me to do. Like, you think talking in a Scottish accent for a little bit is bad? You can fucking make me do anything on this podcast if you can beat Dark Souls. You can make me speak the whole fucking
Okay.
podcast in a little old English woman's voice, if you so desire.
That's not even fair though, because you're way better at accents than I
I'm
am.
fuck. I'm,
I'll think of something. If I beat Dark Souls, I'm gonna get you to do something.
yep, you got it, man. I'll say that right now, and I will not fucking take that back. If you beat Dark Souls, it's up to you to do some stupid shit. Like, I think that puts a lot of people off playing Dark Souls. Like, I think a lot of like casual gamers might get discouraged with it, but for like hardcore RPG enthusiasts, like they just thrive on the difficulty and you can adapt it. I think it's something you'll struggle with for a couple of hours. I said this to some of my friends. I've said it to John. You'll fucking hate this game to start with. You need to get used to it, and it's not one of these games where you're God and you can just march through the battlefield slaying everybody. You've got to put like a little bit of
Yeah.
time and thought into your attacks before you just barge in. But once you get used to that and you know the game's just like every little fucking skeleton in the game can rock your balls and kill you within a couple of hits. So once you know what you're expecting, you adapt to that and you treat the game with a little bit more respect and you just learn to love it so much.
I will do my absolute best, but I guarantee you I'm gonna text you a bunch being like, fuck this game.
Am I gonna get my 6 a.m. phone calls back? I'll just be sitting, I'll be ready to go.
The what?
My 6 a.m. phone calls, I'm just like I'm sitting fucking or I'm lying sleeping and then ring. Ross, I can't do
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking game.
I thought you fucking said sexy.
No. Maybe I did. No, I didn't.
No, I won't. I'll text you at any hour, but I won't call. I won't wake you up.
Yeah.
I'll try not to.
Yeah. Okay. Unless you're drinking. I could just imagine you with like a bottle of vodka
Right,
playing
I'll
some
do it.
fucking Dark Souls. crying your eyes out to me over the phone. I can't fucking handle this game, man.
I can't fucking do it, Ross.
Fucking do it. Dark Souls, prepare to Derp edition.
Yeah, it will.
Mm.
If I'm not on next week's podcast, you'll know why.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll just solo run it. I'm pretty sure I can carry this entire podcast myself. I could have a conversation with myself, no problem. No, I couldn't do that.
I bet you could.
I think I'd freak out. I think that'd be too much pressure. I mean, I can talk shit, but I don't think I can talk 50 minutes worth of shit. Unless I'm like fucking blind drunk. And then, you know. In fact, that would be a great.
You'd be like, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Alright, anything else you want to talk about?
Dark Souls, it's fucking awesome. Everybody buy it. If you haven't played it, just fucking remove yourself and don't ever speak to me again. That was a bit harsh.
Alright.
But I meant it.
Can kill the vibe a little bit there.
Yeah. Let's go polar opposite from Dark Souls. Pokemon. Pokemans.
We'll try not to fucking... At least I'll try not to go off on Pokemon because that was like our entire first podcast.
Yeah, I know. There's something I don't... Do you know I just ordered Pokemon Y today at work?
Mm-hmm.
I've not played it, but I got myself really hyped up, kind of preparing for this podcast, and I went, you know what? Pokemon's fucking good.
It is good.
Goddamn 23-year-old man talking about Pokemon on the internet.
I need to, like... Everyone keeps saying that I need to go and get gold and silver.
You do. That's like I only played red, blue, and yellow, and then I played gold and silver, and I think that was where I stopped. I think that's like generation 2. But gold's probably my favourite. I'm probably going to put that over Pokemon Red and Blue.
Shit.
Yes. That's the one that's definitely the one I spent the most time on. I remember getting that game in primary school. And I took it in, and I was so fucking like I loved Pokemon Gold. I put the fucking most time in the world into this game. And I remember at lunchtime, or just after lunchtime, I came back in and I put the game in my school bag. And I remember checking for it just after school, and some dirty bastard in my school had fucking stolen it. Not a fucking joke. Some innocent little fucking kid took my Pokemon Gold and broke my goddamn heart. And I remember my dad went out and bought me another one as well at the time. And he's like, here, I got your game back. And he probably expected me to be, oh yeah, thanks. But because I'd lost so many hours, I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not fucking playing this.
I don't want to play this shit.
I've lost my level fucking 100 Ampharos, you fucking bastard. If I ever find out.
That sounds like fucking nonsense to me because I stopped after the first 150.
Oh, you gotta love Ampharos, man. It's a goddamn thunder giraffe, I think. Or kangaroo, I don't know. Anyway, Pokemon is the tits. That's maybe the first RPG
Definitely.
I played.
Yeah, I tried to start at like Fable because that's when I really got into gaming. But before then I did play Pokemon on the Game Boy for sure.
What was your favourite what was your starting Pokemon? Sorry, do you remember?
I think we talked about that in the first podcast. Bulbasaur would be what I choose now, but I think when I first played it, I chose Squirtle.
Yeah. I think we did talk about that in the podcast. God damn it. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. What about you?
I can't even fucking remember now, do you know that? If I was to start the game now, I think I would go with the Charmander. Bulbasaur's probably the last one I would pick.
Really?
Yeah. No offense, but you know you can either Blastoise is cool as shit, Charizard is cool as shit, Bulbasaur is a little faggot. I'm gonna hit you with my grass. Fucking.
Oh my god! No, what's awesome about Bulbasaur is you can teach him not only like grass things, but then poison things later as well.
Yay! That sounds cool.
Yeah. It is fucking cool.
Blastoise has got big fucking...
Poison is like the best in the game.
Blastoise has got big fucking, like, water fucking cannons on his back, and Charizard is a big fucking fire-breathing dragon, and Venusaur is a fucking plant. There's no comparison.
Who will fucking destroy you.
Oh my... I'm gonna hit you with my grass.
Shut up. Fucking Squirtle is not even, like, he's not good until you actually get to Blastoise,
Well,
is my point.
Squirtle's alright. The one in the middle that we found out in the first podcast was called Wartortle. He fucking sucks.
Hmm.
But you like,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Squirtle sucks. What's he gonna hit you with? Bubble?
yeah, Bubble, man. The fucking power of Bubble.
Bubble sucks ass.
Have you ever been hit by a bubble? Can you honestly tell me you've been walking down the
Moving
street
right
one day,
along.
minding your own goddamn business, and a fucking bubble just fucking smacks you in the face?
Oh
That is
my
enough to ruin
god.
your goddamn day.
What is that, a fucking bubble? No!
Is that a bubble? I won't allow it! Fucking grass Pokemon.
Alright. Fucking bubbles. The only other thing that I wanted to talk about before we finish up was just one that I feel like I have to mention because I did play it a lot was Oblivion. Which is kind of just a given, like Oblivion and Skyrim, but
Yeah.
I feel like I have to mention them because I played them so much.
I was half expecting you to go, and one that I feel like I should mention is Oblivion and Skyrim, and I don't need to say anything about them, so yeah, join us next week.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody knows why Oblivion and fucking Skyrim rocks.
Yeah, just everything about them. I never played any of the DLC for either of them.
I didn't either.
Was it like the Shivering Isles or something for Oblivion, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought, with DLC, a lot of the time I think I'll save that for later and it'll give me a reason to come back to the game at some point. But I think if I went back to Oblivion now, I'd probably just look at it and go, oh my god, this looks like shit. I can't play this. I can't.
I didn't feel like that at all.
Really? When did you
After playing Skyrim and coming back, they did absolutely do some awesome improvements in Skyrim, just like little minor things.
Yeah.
But the graphics don't really bother me at all.
Oh, I was talking about Oblivion.
I love the storyline so much for Oblivion, so I don't even care.
Yeah, man. I need to go back and play them. Morrowind as well. I played Morrowind for a while the first time round, but I couldn't tell you the first thing about it now, looking back at it.
They didn't port that to 360, did they?
No, I don't think so. Unless it was, remember when the 360 first came out, they had a bunch of like Xbox originals that you could download. I don't know if it was maybe part of that, but I know you can't get it on Xbox Live Arcade.
Okay.
You could probably pick it up really cheap though.
Cause I never played that.
Yeah, I think you would like it. It's if the graphics wouldn't bother you, because I'm sure that game does look like a piece of shit now. But that doesn't tell you the first, like, from what I remember, it doesn't tell you really what to do. You've got to figure it all out yourself at the start. There is a big steep learning curve. But yeah, worth checking out, man. You could probably get it really cheap.
If I wanted to go out and buy an original Xbox.
Well, I don't know. Is it not backwards compatible on the 360?
I don't think so.
No? Huh.
Maybe, but...
Yeah.
Maybe the very first Xbox?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure. I never really used the backwards compatibility. I've got like 10 of every console lying around this room anyway, so...
Anyway.
Yes.
Anything else you wanted to, talk about? I covered everything on my list.
There's loads of games that I feel like I wanted to talk about, but I found it difficult to speak about them without mentioning like certain aspects of the story, which would probably be spoilers. So games like Pandora's Tower and Earthbound. I'm just trying to think of any other honourable mentions I can think of. Oh god, I don't know. There's so many. Just a lot of JRPGs, Phantasy Star. I like Monster Hunter as well. But there's a lot of games I don't really like. I think if I spoke about them, I wouldn't really do any justice to them without mentioning the story. You know.
I thought about talking about Tales of Vesperia. But one, I haven't finished that game. And two, it's another one that I feel like there's so much to it that we could dedicate like an entire podcast to it, and it would just give everything away. You just have to play it.
Yeah, I'm just getting started on that series, like the Tales series. I
Mhm.
played Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube years ago. Not start to finish,
Mhm.
just a couple of hours. And I've just recently
Mhm.
picked up Tales of Exilia. Is that how you say it? On the
Mhm.
PS3. Still really early into the game, but I'm loving it so far. The combat, the battle system in it is pretty unique. I'm really enjoying it so far. So we'll see how we get on with that. I don't have anything to say about that
Mhm.
game yet, but I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, I think I have had it paused at one part for like at least a year. Pretty sure I'm like 50 hours into Tales of Vesperia right now.
That's on the 360, right?
Yep.
Hmm, I'm gonna get that.
It was on sale. I got it like dirt fucking cheap.
Yeah?
Yeah, I swear to God, it was like $2.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't really know where to start with that series. So this is the first one I'm really going to play start to finish, and then I don't know where I'm going to go next. I think Tales of Exilia 2 is coming out at some point, so I'll probably follow up with that,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go further back into the catalogue of games.
Yeah. That Tales of Vesperia was another one that Ken helped me out with, as I saw it on Xbox Live on sale,
Hmm.
and I was like, "Should I get this?" And he was like, "Yes, yes." And because it's like a standalone story, you don't have to know anything about any of the other Tales games to play it.
Right. Ken certainly does know his good games.
He sure does.
He's not turned me on to a bad game yet. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah. This is where he just like
Yep.
he gives me a text in a couple of hours' time after he's heard this or something and puts me onto the worst fucking game ever. Just like, oh my god, have you ever played Fusion Frenzy 2, Ross? You should go get that game. It is so good.
Get that right now.
Get that shit on DL
I
right
keep
now.
seeing ads for that game everywhere.
Fusion Frenzy?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Shit's so fucking old. Hmm. So
Unless I'm thinking of something else, but I swear that I've seen it.
I kind of think you might be, because that was like a game that came out on the
Alright.
360 in the first year, and it's kind of like a really really shitty fucking mini game compilation. You can beat it in like I don't know, like 3 hours or something. Get all the achievements and shit.
Yeah, you're right. I am thinking of something else.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, so the good news, anyway, moving on from that, is hopefully at some point in the next week or so, the website should be completely finished. We've got the first build of it.
What?
First build of it's locked down. We're just working on getting some content up, and it is looking fucking sweet. And John has made a fantastic job with this website. He's put a lot of time and effort into it, and it really shows. It looks so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get it out there.
It looks legit. I can't fucking wait. I'm so stoked.
You get a couple of fantastic reviews written by our very own Trisha Miller. Fan-fucking-tastic reviews.
That's me giving myself a slow clap, or a golf clap, rather.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of, well, I personally have got a couple of limitations at the moment. I've not been able to work on as much video content as I would like due to my internet connection being shitty for the past 2 months. But we're hopefully going to get that sorted in the next week or so, and then I'm going to work on doing some Let's Plays. So content will be coming in the next few weeks. Be patient.
I'm fucking pumped for you to do that, man.
Yeah, it's been something I've been talking about doing for a couple of months now, and I'd really just feel, I'm bursting with motivation at the moment. I just want to get it done. I'm really looking forward to doing. I was saying to a couple of people, I'm either between doing an old Mega Man Let's Play, like Mega Man 1 or 2, Resident Evil 4 is another top contender, or Condemned, as we were speaking about before. I kind of feel I want to start on Condemned, just because I had so much fun streaming that with you, just when I was playing through it.
That was a blast.
I think that'll be a good one to start with.
I think any of them would be good.
Yeah. I'm dying to do something, man. I just know as soon as I put the mic on and
Yeah.
we're just filming, I'm just going to be like, I can't be funny and play video games. I can't even be funny. Jesus. No.
You don't think that you are, but you fucking are.
Thanks very much, man. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I don't write any of my jokes in advance. No, I don't. I really don't. That would be fucking pathetic. But yeah, that's hopefully going to be coming. At the moment, for for the next week, I'm going to work on maybe one or two written reviews. I did toy with the idea of doing a review on Limbo. Did you ever play that?
Um, very briefly.
Yeah, well, that's something to look forward to. Is
Hmm.
my very confused review on that game. But yeah, I think that's all that's in the pipeline for the upcoming couple of weeks. Is a lot of work getting the website to go public, and just getting some more content out there.
Yep. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, I can finish up The Witcher 2, and then I'll be putting up a review of that.
That would be fantastic.
So that'll have enough time to be on the site before Witcher 3 comes out, and I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game.
Yes. So you know where you stand for your homework, Trisha? Yeah. You got
Dark Souls and Witcher, for sure.
Cues. Yeah, but thanks again to everybody else.
What did I agree to?
What did you agree to? If you finish that game, I've got to do some fucking stupid thing that you decide. It's me that should be worried.
Oh, Christ.
If you get close, like if I just look at your gamer card on Xbox Live and see you're getting close to the end of that game, I'm just gonna have a heart attack and just go. I'm just gonna go offline, and you'll never hear from me again. But yeah, I think that's all.
I don't know, like, I'm so doubtful that I'm gonna be able to do it.
Trisha, you can do it. I've got faith in you.
Alright.
I've never steered you wrong yet,
Thanks,
have I?
man.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Positive.
I will give it my 110%.
Actually, you can't give 110%, you fucking noob.
According to my calculations, you need to fucking suck my ass.
Right, okay. But anyway, I think that's just about us for this week, Trisha. Thanks.
Yep, I think so.
Thank you to anyone who has sat down and listened to us gibber on for the last however long this has been. We really appreciate you taking the time to check us out. Once again, you can follow us on Twitter at DPG Reviews, and our website should be up soon, www.deadpixelgaming.co.uk.
Thanks so much for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.